Good morning, world. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I'm creating a million millionaires. I am God and I manifest the words I speak. Today, people, my message is I want you to become. How do you become one with your soul? Let's explore that really because it's like I want you to explore your spirituality. And the main reason why I want that, let me state some of the benefits that happens once you tap into like understanding and owning who you are in the spiritual realm. Is that number one, you attract miracles happen in your life. Things that seems impossible start to happen on your behalf. Amazing favor follows you wherever you go. You become stress-free people. You have a level of calm that's you have never experienced, man. It's like you're not worried about anything, regardless of how things seems around you. You're not really worried about it because what happens is when you become the spirit of God that's inside you, it's like no matter what's happening, you'll find yourself, whether things are great or not great, it doesn't matter, man. It's like you're consistently just, I don't know, just being, you're just being, uh, you know, the amazing you, man. It's like you're just being the amazing you that God have created and designed for you to be. And you don't feel stressed about anything. And it's like it give you a level of confidence also that everything is always gonna work itself out in your favor. That's how it works. That's one of the rewards of tapping into your spirituality is the confidence and the belief and the understanding that everything will always, keyword always, people, work on your behalf. Um, I definitely want you to explore that though. So let's figure out how we can help you to tap into your spirituality. Now, you don't have to be a religious person because, I'm not a religious person, but I'm an extremely spiritual person though, because it's like the goal and the point that I want you to get to is I want you to ask yourself questions. I want you to, number one, challenge the things that you believe. Don't just accept things at face value, people, as facts. I want you to really explore them, and I want you to use your God-given talent to make sense of it. Here's the number one lesson I learned, and I want to share this with you, is that anything that you see or hear, if your mind that God has blessed you with is not able to make sense of it, ditch it. Get rid of it. Because if it doesn't, that's the one gift that every human being have is our ability to make sense of things. The things that we see, the things we experience, the things that we hear, and anything that don't make sense, do not give credit to it in your mind. Realize that it's garbage, discard it, get rid of it. Okay? So that's number one, is use your God-given talent to make sense of things that you see, hear, and experience. You know? The other thing too is I want you to keep asking yourself this question until you come to the answer. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you? You know what I mean? And think about it. If you're not your body, then what are you? You know what I'm saying? I want you to explore that for yourself. At the end of the day, it's like we all believe things, and you got to just question what you're believing. And if it doesn't make sense, man, then don't believe in things that don't make sense, because that's setting yourself up for confusion and chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's mystifying. Listen, life is simple, man. It is either it makes sense or it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, don't waste your time, energy, or effort on it. If it makes sense, man, double down, go for it. And that's with any and everything, people. I just want to challenge you to start doing that for yourself. Make sense of the things that you see, hear, and or experience. And if it doesn't make sense, please get rid of it. Again, ask yourself the question too, who are you? So explore that. And here's my favorite part, is really on your spiritual journey, is work on yourself. And the biggest way and the quickest way to get closer to your spirituality is work on your characteristics. You know what I mean? Like sincerely and truly have genuinely good intention towards people. Like for some people that comes naturally. And that's a blessing to have that as a trait. But if you don't have that as a trait, you can change that. You can change anything in your life, people. I want you to work on developing yourself, your characteristics, to where you sincerely care for people and want the best for people and want, that have great intentions towards people. I want you to develop that because that's one of the characteristics that will bring you closer to your spirituality. I also want you to work on being a person of integrity. You know what I'm saying? And, really work on being honest. Number one, with yourself, man. Be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, then who can you be honest with? You know what I'm saying? Be honest with yourself and acknowledge your weaknesses, your flaws. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's just realizing that, the more you work on developing your characteristics to be a better, greater person, is the closer you're becoming to the spirit, man, because the spirit is pure. It really is. And it's like as you work on yourself, what's happening is you're purging those those ill way or negative way of being, and you're becoming closer to your spirit as you work on developing yourself to be a better person overall. So those are some ways right now that I know that you can work on developing your spirit. Trying to see if there's another one I could share with you. That's 3 tidbits I give you so far. Listen, let's run with those for right now. We'll come up with some more in the future